Hello friends, welcome to Gardening with Nitin. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make DIY Ollas. Olla irrigation is a very old technique and has been used especially in desert areas as it can save around 80 to 90% of water. For my gardener friends who are using the grow bags, they know the pain of frequent watering. This will solve that problem too. Commercial Olla is very expensive because very few people make them. You can make your own at a fraction of the cost, and it's very simple to make. This is how the DIY Olla looks, and it is made from 2 terracotta pots that are glued together. Ollas are made by clay sand that is porous in nature. When it is filled with water and buried next to the garden plant, the Olla allows water to seep slowly into the soil to be drawn up by the roots. Before we deep dive, I need you to do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button below. You must be thinking one can do the same thing while poking some holes in a regular plastic soda bottle or milk jug and bury next to the plant in the ground. They both do the same stuff, isn't it? Well, in the bottle, it's an active watering, means when you pour the water will eventually go out no matter how dry or wet the soil is. And ultimately, the holes of the bottle will clogged up. On the other hand, from Olla, the water will seep out only when the roots will need it and there is no risk of clogging. It will maintain a constant moisture around your plant and plant will love them. Let's dig into it. For supplies, you will need the following: unglazed terracotta pots as per your plant watering needs. Please make sure the pot should be unglazed, a sandpaper, a pencil and a plastic cap to fill out the hole. This is a food grade 100% silicone and a caulking gun and something to smooth out the silicone and a rag or some paper towel to clean up the mess. The very first step is take 2 terracotta unglazed pots. Use your sandpaper and make sure you rough the edges. We need to rough these edges so that when we glue them together, so there are good chances that the silicone will be glued perfectly and we will not have any leakage. After that, visually see and match the edges so that you don't see any major gap, because they are not manufactured perfectly. So sometime you will see that So once you notice this is the right position, then take your pencil, mark one line here, one line here. That will make sure when you glue them together, you know where to glue them. The first thing is we need to fill up this hole, one hole. So I'm using one cap of a bottle and I'm gonna to glue it inside, from inside with the silicone. put some additional silicone on the back. And now on the top, on the rim, look for the mark, the pencil mark here, here, and then smooth out the edges. If you see an additional gap, put more silicone. So you only have to close one hole, because this hole we are gonna pour some water in it. Let it dry for 24 hours. This is the one which is old and I am using from past 2 years. So this is how when you put this in your plant, and once this is the root which was attached to it. This, I think this is the root from my broccoli plant. This is just the half of it. The half of it is covered with it and it was so glued together, I have to take it out. So this is how the roots will attach to this olla and they will feed the water on it. You don't have to glue two parts together, you can use a single one also. So this is the bigger one This is the 8-inch pot, and what I did is I just glued the hole with a bottle cap and bury it in my planter, and I'm using this cheap plastic lid and placing a rock over it. So this is how the planter will look, and you can use it anywhere. You can use it in ground also. I have used it in ground also. Since it's a clay material, few things you need to consider. Handle them gently, otherwise you will break them. Try to keep the hole covered with a rock or with the lid of any kind so that insects won't go inside. After one season is over, take out the Oya and remove the roots that is attached to it. Clean the outside with water. If you are living in an area where the temperature goes below freezing, then make sure you empty them out like the way you do for your sprinkler pipes. Otherwise, you will risk them breaking it with the ice. If you follow these simple rules, then these things will last years and save precious water and your time that you use during watering. If you like this video, then subscribe to my channel for upcoming videos on gardening. God bless you all.